As the sun rises over the African savanna, life begins again. Mist drifts across the grasslands, carrying the quiet tension of survival. Every dawn here asks the same question: who will endure and who will fall behind? Speed is one answer. The cheetah, built for motion, turns the ground itself into momentum. Every muscle, every breath, every heartbeat is sacrificed for a single burst of escape or attack. In this world, speed buys moments. Sometimes moments are enough. Strength is another. The lion does not rush. Power lives in patience, in mass, in certainty. Here, survival is not about how fast you move, but how impossible you are to stop.
These two forces define life on the savanna. Motion versus might. Acceleration against endurance. Neither is perfect. Neither is guaranteed. But both are answers shaped by evolution's relentless test. Look closer. In their eyes lies the same truth. Fear, focus, and calculation. Predator and prey share one instinct: to survive at any cost. No strategy exists alone. Speed needs space. Strength needs opportunity. Together, they shape the balance of life, ensuring no single power ever rules forever. Because in nature, survival is not about being the fastest or the strongest. It's about being just enough at the exact moment it matters. Speed begins long before the chase. In this moment of stillness, the cheetah prepares every fiber of its body for explosive motion. Survival here depends on fractions of a second. From 0 to nearly 60 miles per hour in just seconds, the cheetah is the fastest land animal on Earth. Its acceleration rivals that of a sports car, powered not by engines, but by biology. Every part of the cheetah's anatomy is engineered for speed. An elastic spine stretches and contracts like a spring, doubling stride length. Massive lungs and a powerful heart flood muscles with oxygen. Unlike other cats, the cheetah's claws do not fully retract. They act like running cleats, gripping the ground and preventing slips during high-speed turns. At extreme speeds, balance becomes everything. The cheetah's long tail works as a counterweight, allowing sudden directional changes without losing momentum. But speed comes at a price. After just 20 seconds of sprinting, the cheetah risks overheating. If the hunt fails quickly, the energy cost can be fatal. Speed is a powerful weapon, but it is fragile. Unlike strength, it cannot be sustained. In the wild, being the fastest doesn't always mean being the safest. As speed fades, another force takes over: raw power. And in nature, strength can wait far longer than speed ever could. Strength announces itself without movement. In the dense jungles of Africa, the gorilla stands as a monument to raw power. Its size alone deters conflict, muscle layered upon muscle, built not for speed, but for absolute dominance. Beneath the surface, power waits patiently. The crocodile does not chase. It rises. A living relic, unchanged for millions of years, designed to end struggles before they begin. Science reveals what instinct already knows. The crocodile's bite is among the strongest ever measured, over 3,000 pounds of crushing force. Once the jaws close, there is no escape, only silence. Some animals wield strength as a weapon of warning. A single swipe from a bear can splinter wood, shatter bone, and end confrontation instantly. Power, here, is unmistakable and final. Every fiber tells a story of survival. These muscles are not built for display, they are forged by necessity. Each contraction stores generations of evolutionary advantage. True strength does not rush. There is no struggle, only control. In nature, dominance is often quiet, measured, and precise. At rest, power remains. Even in stillness, strength defines the hierarchy of life. The strongest do not need to prove themselves, they simply endure. But power alone is not always enough. In the wild, speed can challenge even the strongest force. When speed meets strength, the first battle is not movement. It is restraint. Muscles tense. Eyes lock. In this frozen moment, instinct weighs risk against reward. Because the wrong decision here can end everything. Strength grows exponentially in numbers. Alone, the giant is unmatched. Together, the pack becomes a living strategy. Testing, circling, waiting for weakness. This is not chaos. It is calculation. Strength grows exponentially in numbers. Alone, the giant is unmatched. Together, the pack becomes a living strategy. Testing, circling, waiting for weakness. This is not chaos. It is calculation. When the strike comes, it is never gradual. Speed collapses distance in an instant, transforming silence into violence. The ambush is not strength unleashed. It is opportunity seized. Victory in nature is rarely absolute. One stands. One withdraws. Survival does not demand dominance. Only the wisdom to know when the cost is too high. And just as quickly as it began, the wild returns to balance. No applause. No trophies. Only life continuing. Shaped by speed, forged by strength. And governed by restraint. The ocean is a world of endless blue, where light dances on the waves and life moves in constant motion. Here, the rules are different. Survival depends on speed, strength, and cunning. Speed belongs to dolphins and sharks. With lightning-fast bursts, a great white can strike before its prey even senses danger. Dolphins twist and turn, evading with graceful agility. Strength dominates the giants of the deep. Blue whales move like living mountains, their sheer size an unstoppable force. Giant squids strike with powerful tentacles, surprising even the most wary predator. Not all hunters rely on one skill alone. Orcas combine speed, raw power, and intelligence. They hunt with strategy, turning teamwork into a deadly advantage. In these waters, every move counts. A miscalculation can mean the difference between life and death. The chase is relentless, and the ocean tests both mind and muscle. For those on the hunt and those being hunted, intelligence is key. Prey use strategy, speed, and instinct to survive. Every twist and turn is a calculated escape. The ocean's true rulers are those who can blend all elements, speed, strength, and cunning. Here, intelligence amplifies power, turning the clever into the unstoppable. In this battlefield, survival is never simple. It is the balance of mind and muscle, lightning and force, instinct and strategy. The ocean rewards the smartest, the fastest, and the strongest, and punishes the rest. Across every battlefield on Earth, the story is the same. Speed, strength, intelligence. Different paths, toward the same goal, survival. No single trait reigns supreme. The fastest can be caught. The strongest can be outsmarted. Nature rewards balance, not extremes. Over millions of years, evolution has refined every muscle, every instinct, every decision. Not to create perfection, but to create harmony. From the depths of the ocean to the open savanna, Earth itself is the battlefield. Every creature plays a role, woven into a system far greater than any one predator. In the end, survival isn't about who is fastest or strongest. It's about who adapts. And on this planet, adaptation is the ultimate power. If this journey changed how you see nature, join us. Subscribe for more stories where science meets wonder.